Congratulations to Kyrie, man. Kyrie gets his revenge on Joe side. I'm doing this with one hand, man. One hand, one hand, one hand. The jab, the jab, the jab, the jab. Getting ready, y'all. Getting ready. But for real, Kyrie Irving sends the ultimate middle finger to former owner and literally, you know what I'm saying, sweatshop owner Joe Tsai. Gets out of Brooklyn, goes to Dallas, and is 4 games away from winning a second championship, playing alongside Luka Doncic. This is like the best feel-good story ever in sports. And like I said before, it's gonna be a great series. But I have no horse in the race. But like I said, I'll be happy if Jason Kidd pulls this off, him being from Oakland. But man, if Kyrie Irving can get over the hump and make it all the way to the finish line and hold up, man, and hold up the Larry O'Brien trophy. And I know Kyrie Irving got so much running through his head, but I just want Kyrie Irving, let the chips fall when they may. Focus on this series. Focus. Don't think too hard. Be Kyrie Irving. Be the future first ballot Hall of Famer that you is. Do what you've been doing. Get your revenge by winning it all. You know, Joe Tsai somewhere punching. Hey, he literally doing the Cuba Gooding Jr. All that stuff he did to Kyrie Irving. Acting like he just stood on so many principles. But come to find out, this dude wasn't nothing more than an overseas sweatshop owner. And once again, you don't see the media talking about this. This is a sports related story, but then again, that's what they do. They fixated on talking about Diddy, but they ain't said nothing about him. Ain't talked about Joe Tsai. Ain't talked about Vince McMahon. Ain't talked about, you know what I'm saying, James Dolan. Gave Dana White a complete pass. But then again, his last name is White. What you expect? So his name is synonymous with what, you know what I'm saying, why you get a complete pass. Because his last name is White. So that says it all. So, but I'm enjoying this because, like I said, I feel good. I feel like it was me that was playing in the Western Conference Final. And listen, I'm going to say this about Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards need to hang his head high. It's just not his time yet. His time is going to come. His time is going to come. He going to get better. And like I said before, he need to have a serious conversation with his girlfriend and tell her to just be supportive of him and stop making it about herself and stop trying to bring attention to herself. But I feel great, and I'm happy for Kyrie. I really am. And I'm just thinking about all the stuff that was did to him, the way he was unfairly attacked. You had people calling for his job, and particularly people that look like him. Character assassination. Calling this man out his name. Literally calling this man stupid. For not wanting to put something in your body you didn't feel comfortable putting in your body. And the same thing, everybody was a rocket scientist. Everybody was a rocket scientist. Everybody was sitting up here, talking about this, talking about that, and they wasn't sure. And now all of a sudden, people was reassessing what they was talking about and how they was thinking a couple of years ago. Now people are having, potions remorse. I ain't gonna say that, that word. I ain't gonna say the actual word, but you know why. because of various different reasons. But the thing is, what I like about this series, game one is until next week. I think game one is next Wednesday. So these teams are going to have plenty of rest. I'm pretty sure that some of these dudes is going to sneak to Vegas. They're going to sneak to the MGM Grand, what I'm saying, hide out, in the high rollers room, because that's what a lot of these dudes do before an NBA Finals. And, Dallas ain't too far. Minneapolis is in the Midwest. I think Minneapolis to Las Vegas may be maybe like a 2.5 hour, 3 hours. Because that's what usually happens. They got 6 days off. They got 6 days off. They're going to have plenty of time to chill, get ready, And to be honest with you, they deserve a night. They deserve a night in Vegas. But man, I really thought this series was going to be more competitive than what it was. I thought it was going to at least be a 6-game series. And, at the end of the day, we're not going to talk about shoulda, coulda, woulda, because most of the games were tight. Minnesota could have easily had won this series, but they just didn't do the little things down the stretch. And that's why they are in the situation that they're in now. But they are young teams still. They're relatively young. So they have time. They have an up-and-coming superstar. And I noticed there were people picking on Anthony Edwards and stuff. Anthony Edwards is a kid, man. Y'all got to stop over critiquing everything. Just looking for a reason to complain about something. We got enough of that. Anthony Edwards in the next 3 years is going to be arguably the best player in the league. He's going to win multiple MVP. He needs to just go home, relax, get back in the gym, get ready for next season. Focus. Keep in mind, he only 22 years old. He still have time, So that's just real talk. This just may be Luka's time. This may be Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown's time. But looking at the matchups, this is going to be a very interesting matchup. The backcourt is going to be interesting with White and Holiday. Then you got Luka. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Luka and Kyrie. How this series is going to be won is going to be very interesting. I wonder if it's going to come down to who makes the best plays down the stretch, or could it be one of them up and down type of series where the game is very close and turnovers could decide games or the series? But nevertheless, I'm geeked up. Can't wait to watch this series. Like I said before, I really don't have a horse in the race, but me being from Oakland, of course, we want Jason Kidd. He's going to be the sentimental favorite due to the fact that Jason Kidd is from Oakland. So, of course, a lot of us from the Bay Area is going to be rooting for Jason Kidd. We're going to be rooting for Jason Kidd to win as a coach. He's already won as a player, and I think that'll be a great accomplishment for Jason Kidd to coach this Dallas Mavericks to a championship. A lot of people believe that he unfairly got fired from Milwaukee. But Mark Cuban, at the time, Mark Cuban trusted him, brought him back. And now Jason Kidd is 4 wins away from being an NBA champion as a head coach. So shout out to Jason Kidd. And shout out to Joe Mazzulla. I love the fact that we're going to have 2 black head coaches facing off against each other. So there you have it. That's all I got to say. But, I'm going to go a little bit longer. I just know Kyrie Irving is somewhere talking a gang. You know what? I know he's saying F everybody all the people that doubted me, that character assassinated me. I know he's somewhere just, man, I'll just be somewhere just smiling. Like I said, Joe Tsai somewhere punching the wall. He probably somewhere calling Kyrie Irving all kind of N words. I'm out.